of the biggest mistake I see poultry farmers make is not knowing how to interpret their cost of production figures. They just say, I spent a lot on feed, I built a pen, I lost some birds, but they don't know exactly how these things affect their profits. Let's fix that today. So we are going to do a little calculation today. Pick your pen and pick your calculator. Let's do it together. Hello intending farmers, welcome to day 33 of Agric 110 Daily Farm Insights with Coach Blessing of God. You see, the truth is your cost of production tells you how much it really costs to raise a bird from day 0 to point of sales, and that number actually helps you know if your farm is making sense or you are just turning money around. Now let's break it down simpler. The first one, feed costs. Feed usually takes 60 to 70% of your production cost. So if you don't track feed accurately, that is number of bag used, the cost per bag, and the duration, you will never know where your profit is going. For example, if you use 20 bags at 11,000 per bag, that is 220,000 already. Now imagine losing 20 birds to mortality, because mortality is inevitable on the farm. You've just eaten into your feed efficiency. 2, housing and equipment cost. This is actually a fixed cost, meaning it is not something you pay every time, but you should still divide it across your production cycle. For example, if you spend 300,000 to build a pen expect to serve for 5 batches of birds, then 60,000 naira should be counted as part of your cost for each batch. 3, mortality. Mortality is the hidden thieves of profits. You might say, I only lost 15 birds now, but when you multiply that by your feed, vaccine, and market value, you will realize that those dead birds carry part of your cost away, because before that bird gets to the point that it died, let's say a bird died at point of lay, what about the feed that the bird has taken from day 0 to the point when the birds die? What about the vaccine? What about the medication? What about the water? That is what I mean by those dead birds carry part of your cost. So always calculate your mortality loss in naira, not just in numbers. Once you have these numbers, that is feed, housing, and mortality, then add them up and divide them by the number of surviving birds. That gives you the true cost per bird. If your cost per bird is 2,300 naira and you are selling at 2,500 naira, your profit margin is just 200 naira, not 2,500 naira. Knowing this helps you make smarter pricing, manage feed better, and control losses. That is how real farmers think, like business owner. You know, I always say poultry farming is different from poultry business. That is what I mean by that. If you find this lesson valuable, kindly follow me for more daily farm insights. Like this video to help it reach more farmers, and share it with someone who is running a poultry farm. Also, if you know you understand what I mean in this video and you have learned something, go to the comment section and type, I will start tracking my course. See my next video.